everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me, it's me, myself, and I again. We got a decent show planned for you today. We have one of the first stocks we're going to talk about is OTIC. OTIC, it's one of the top trending stocks on the boards, and a lot of people are talking about it. We're going to find out why. Last tick on this one was 0.2361. Going to the chart through January 2022, you saw the drop off in August 2022. That's some of the market correction. Again, your second correction, not for the other corrections coming forward. Now you're starting to see some resistance, and we're going to find out why and why everybody's talking about it. Going on to what would you say they do here? They operate in the biopharmaceutical company engaged in the development of therapeutics for neurons. Product pipeline includes OTIC, Meniere's disease, also acute otitis, media and tubes, OTO313, and hidden hearing loss. Also to prevent OTOSXX, hair regenerative cell. Severe hearing loss, it operates through the OTIC brand. The company was founded by Jay Lichter and is headquartered in the People's Republic of San Diego, California. Now, some of this drop-off, some of it could be explained too, as well as shorties get out here, and then you're starting to see the resistance pop up here. So that's something to look out for, shorties after some big news. Now, let's go into the alphabets and check out what the alphabets are parroting about this one to see, and then we'll go into pipeline, and then we'll go to the twits to see what the real traders are saying. So no news might be good news. There is nothing popping in the pipeline that I saw except for rah, shish goon bah. But nothing out of the ordinary that I thought was worthy to talk about just because it's a lot of promotions. Going through the pipeline, they are passionate. On the website, looks pretty decent considering it's in the sub-penny land, so just be wary. Also, just with some overseas dealings and things like that, you want to be careful with this one because it could also be highly manipulated. So let's just say with that when you see things popping out. So just be wary of that, more manipulation than normal being where it comes from. They're passionate in coupling or deeply understanding for neuroscience of the ear, where our drug delivery and development expertise advance to a broad pipeline to address significant unmet needs of neurology. They have the OTO313 tinnitus. That's the galcalicidine pipeline. That's in phase 2. Now that's halfway in phase 2. Once you get to phase 3, you get some news pops, you get another pop again. You have OTO413 hearing loss, BDNF. You're in phase 2 and a quarter, almost to the half. So you got 2 news breaks right there, guys, you can ride if you are shorting. If you are in the long haul, well, you just wait till the phases pop through and then you bank on the coin. That's where you go to if you're going to that range. So you have 2, you can play the hold game, things like that, if it's not too much manipulation and not too much raising dineros, because that's what some of these companies do. Not saying these guys are, but, possibility. You also have OTO825, congenitive hearing loss, gene therapy. They're in preclinicals on that one. Preclinicals undisclosed for CIHL, and then another OTO6XX for hearing loss. They're in preclinicals on that. So you have several news waves, guys, you can ride on this. Let's go into their science. Their scientifically sound approach to improve the lives of patients with hearing disorders. The last decade, they were able to establish the leading drug development company for neurology. The broad pipeline addresses tinnitus, hearing loss, and conditions impacts tens of millions of people. I would say more than tens of millions of people. I'd say a lot of people. So if they're going into that, if they are doing all those things, you're going to tap into a big market. So it's something to consider before it goes to the dollar mark. If they hit those preclinicals, you are going to see the needle march up on that. You will see that. I can tell you with the biopharmaceuticals and the pipelines that they have, I tell people that all the time. You want to hedge against inflation. You want to hedge against some of these. Do your investigations on some of the companies, because some of these companies will come through over time. It might not be right now overnight. It could take time over the years, but they could pay off for you. We are experts in neurotology. In the order to treat hearing disorders, we are working to understand the underlying biology, identity, and potential treatment to deliver drugs where it is needed. The scientists, experts, and microscopic realm of conicular hair cells and spiral ganglion neurons, true miracles of biology, especially for structures and functions. They're a cutting edge of science and products. The product developers assure our scientists love new discoveries with the biology and inner ear. And through the day and means to the ends, they identify drug treatments where small molecule protein and gene therapy can then make a difference for the patients. So you see they have that. So there's the science with that. And then let's see what else we got. Hearing loss for tinnitus are significant problems affecting tens of millions of people worldwide. Even noisier, aging population impact of only expected to grow. They didn't put in there people. They should have people listening to. I know I lost a little bit of hearing just from jamming out back in the day to the big old 12s in the truck with the music there. That'll get you too. So they should put that on there as well. That would be pretty funny. The Otonomy, we focus on setting to disorders for where no FDA approved drug treatments are currently available. So that is where they're going towards. Now, after covering the website, we are also going to stock twits because that's where the real traders are at. Let's see what the real traders are saying about the twits on this one. So I'm on stock twits because that's where the real traders are at. What I have on the twits is Bullseye 320. He always comes in hot and he always brings the receipts and he is always getting good takes out there. OTIC, unbelievable. All this penny garbage flying in the past few days. All he's going to end up in dumpster. Just wait and watch. Holy shilt. So is what he says. And he didn't say that, but I just put that out there. He is right. So I am agreeing with him on that take. What else do we got here? I get paid tomorrow buying everything here from Timbuktu. That's from Long Shot 30. Might not be a bad grab there, Long Shot. I would say that's not that far of a reach or anything, and I think you're on point to something. So I think that's an awesome take. Don't know if I'll be staying here. Laugh out loud. This could rocket 20 or 30 or $40 range. Have been plenty of Chinese stocks that went from 1 to 100 back to then to $1. Some over 1K. With all of these ones, laugh out loud. Crossover is right because you have seen this happen over and over with these types of stocks. That's why if you're new to trading, you need to paper trade at first. Don't jump in some of these, and because you could lose your shorts big time, and then you will be holding up the flag on the board that says salute your shorts, which we kindly post all the time because don't get caught up in this kind of thing if you are new, and watch your wallet there. Let's see what else we got. We got some of the top stocks trending, and they got the snowplow out there. So just wait till Skilo Friday, and we will see there. Finger Needs Soap has a good one. OTIC investor at the bank. That's not that far of a reach there, man. We should have some 20s and we should have some hundos in there too. I didn't see any of that though. Let's see, yada yada here. What else do you got? Best takes on the board, guys. If you want to get real takes from real traders, you got the twits there. They come in hot all the time and they bring the receipts all the time. Above the Rim 24. Love that. I actually love that username. Love that movie too. It was awesome. 284 volume today. 8 million after hours. 900 new watchers today. Shorts think it's going down, but they'll get squeezed even if they got today. That's actually a good take. Good profile. Like that there. See if Above the Rim 24 can remember You Bring That Dog Out of Me. If you can remember that, the Above the Rim soundtrack. Good soundtrack. Check it out on the Bluetooth there. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? I don't see anything that we should. So lots of this is just promotions here. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. Lots of good takes on where this prediction could go, things like that. You're just going to have to see where this plays out and where your buy point is. And like I said, if you're new to the paper trade, this is a very risky stock. It is under $1. It violates Ricky Gutierrez's trading stocks. If you are trading anything under $1, beware of risk and watch your wallet there. So we're going on to the next top one. We'll see you in 2 and 2. Peace. Stock we have is KAL, Kalera PLC. Last tick was 0.1971. Going to the chart from July 2022, you have your dump off, salute your shorts, gradual arrow down, and then your backward resistance is popping up. We're going to see why and see what's happening with this. Going on to what would you see they do here? They're a vertical farming company which engages in the proprietary technology of plant and seed science substantially, growing local, delicious, nutrient-rich, pesticide-free, non-GMO leafy greens year-round. The company was founded by Toma Christie Eugene and is headquartered in Dublin, Ireland. I'm from Dublin. So going into the Alphabet News, they had one plug of a company there in Germany severing ties. We might go into Stock Twits to see if we can find that article again. Apparently we had to subscribe. but we're not going to waste our time with that. We've got other stuff where we have to do there. Going on to the website looks pretty decent for a sub. Going on to what would you do? They say surprisingly, going into the website, checking everything out, surprisingly fresh, amazingly clean. Higher nutrients, rich flavor, 50% more proteins, vitamins, and minerals. No harm for sprays. Grows indoors in the perfect conditions of 100% free of harmful sprays and pesticides. Locally grown, harvested on demand of peak freshness, and consistently growing crops using 90% less water in fraction of the land. Traditional farming uses. Now, going forward with this with some organic farmers, I personally know that deal with organic farmers, they say that some of the pesticide rates are higher than the actual ones that use regular pesticides for some reason. That was just, maybe it's a hot take from another guy, a couple people I've talked to, but they say something different or organic. Just because you think organic doesn't mean it is organic. But not saying these guys don't do that. I'm just saying take everything with a grain of salt there before jumping to conclusions on everything just because they have something. You have people putting they have a great website here with them putting out as far as reviews of people, what they said. A taste behind, a tech behind the taste. The technology leaders in urban farming. Kalera uses technology to ensure people across the globe access the freshest and most highest nutritious, cleanest produce possible. Kalera spent several years optimizing nutrients formulas and developed automation for data collection systems for the Internet Things, cloud, big data analytics, and artificial intelligence. Advanced automation to secure higher yields. So they've used an advanced automation to reduce manual labor and operating costs to drive the yield. The proprietary farm management software allows a highly effective operations for actionable insights to help run farms more sustainably and cost effectively. And they'll do 3D printing on the lettuce too. There, no, just kidding. So discover Kalera Growing Ecosystem. Their vertically farmed company offers an ecosystem solutions that all share the same software and technology that allows easy adaptation to needs, enables the growth. There's on-site growing. That looks pretty sick with it, considering green in there, but not green out in the desert, wherever it's out there. So the website, not too bad. Let's see if they have any latest plugs here. We have a November 3rd plug. This says, they are called the fresh lettuce products because possible health risk. Interesting. Let's see. They voluntarily recalling 633 cases of crunch butter romaine, which are ahead of us with a lot of codes. And it has the codes. Let's go through this and just, it's interesting to bring this up. Kalera Public Limited Company is voluntarily recalling 630 cases of crunch butter romaine. A lot of codes and for label of solid sold under Kalera because potentially be contaminated with salmonella, or well, that just happens in every kind of. And I don't have the pom-poms out trying to say that, but there's a lot of incidents that happen. So there you have it with that. Well, let's go on to StockTwits because that's where the real traders are at and find out what's going on. The twits. Going on to StockTwits is that's where the real traders are at. One of the first takes we got is pop up the jam. No, we're just kidding. We don't have that. No one's saying that yet here. Let's see there. Going through the boards, congrats, Bulls. Do you think we'll be able to get a dip of 0.15? Good luck to all hoping buying the dip. Do I think that we'll get a dip to 15? Yeah, it's possible. We'll see. There could be lots of dips here coming up in the future. Things are not going well, guys, as far as the economy. So, bullseye numbers also 9 million cash sale. Plan to Vendera GmbH. Okay, Bullseye 320, always coming in hot all the time. KAL, holy sheet garbage #1. All these penny pumpings will end up in the dumpster in a day or two. I'm going to have to agree with Bullseye 320 on this. I think he is correct. The POS got no money left in bankruptcy. And so I would have to say this is showing up on a lot of promotions and things like that. Guys, I'm seeing this blow up everywhere. This is where I kind of got it from, that I saw it. Because, I mean, you saw it trending on the twits. But you also see this thing popping in all penny promotion lists and everything. And if you don't know where to go, just go up and on the Google machine. You can find every promoter and you can see this stock trending. Excellent after hours, KAL trending. Now let's follow through the morning. No crazy gap here. Undercurse, open, please. So you have that. What else do you got here? Another time step. Winner alert. God bless. KAL. Congrats. The investor guy is really shorting a stock under 20C that hard. Join the bulls and let it run. and it'll short at $1. Think logically. We'll have to see what happens. See, everybody is on this thing like a fly on shit. Let's see what else we got. And I did say shit. Who's ready for tomorrow? West Coast time. Huge gap. Fill the highs. 30s. Still holding pennies are hot. And you got the pennies. That I'm starting to agree with Bullseye on this one. I'm starting to agree with Bullseye on this week so far. Let's see what else we got. Team Bullish. He's got the same ones that everybody is talking about. Slapped above the rim. Again, above the rim coming in hot. Hell yeah. Slap this at the end of 30 pre-market. No doubt. Good take there. Let's see. We also have, this one is the same as Cause. I will also get NASDAQ delist notice pumped to the moon till which we vote held 12-2. KAL will also be 10 times in the next couple weeks. So that's holder coming in hot on that one. I was expecting $3 tomorrow, but it might not come tonight. The earnings report. Okay, so KAL, hell of a run today on a deep watch. That's Fazza Napoli Trades. So you have all your takes of your traders. New to trading again, you need to go to paper trading. Like I said, this is another one. Subland. Be very, very careful. Open up a fake account, or not a fake account, but a paper trade real account, and do some paper trading. And be careful and watch your wallet out there and watch the boards. Don't take everything you see as reality. It could be an illusion. Next stock we have is EFSH. EFSH. 1847 Holdings LLC. Last tick was $2.72. You could see the resistance starting to pop up this week. And we won't go back to May of 2022 because shorties get out and the tumble. And we know what happened during that time. If you don't know, don't make any buys, that's for sure. 1847 Holdings engaged in the acquisition of management of small business of different industries. It operates through the following segments: retail and appliance, construction, and automotive supplies. The retail appliance segment provides a wide variety of appliance services, including sales, delivery, installation services, repair, extended warranties, and financing. The construction segment offers doors, frames, baseboards, crown molding, cabinetry, bathroom sinks and cabinets, bookcases, built-in closets, fireplace mantles. The automotive supplies segment designs cell horns and safety products and provides emergency and safety warning lights, cars, trucks, industrial equipment, and emergency vehicles. The company was founded by Elvery W. Roberts in January 2013 and is headquartered in the People's Republic of Hoko. So going on to the website, looks pretty good. It better look good because it's $2 and it's not a chump change stock. It's not below $1. So there you have it. Private equity discipline servicing public equity investors. Superior risk adjusted returns through a majority of ownership, lower middle market subsidies. Learn more. We shall. Who we are. They're a publicly traded partnership. They're controlled by a binding model with the most attractive attributes for owning private, lower middle-class businesses with liquidity and transparency of a publicly traded company. They're not lenders or minority owners. Their operational characteristics based on simplicity of focus and speed and flexibility. Their expertise allows us to map the profitable path forward in case of the portfolio company for a close and collaboration with management. The shareholders are non-correlated returns, allowing shareholders to liquidate their positions in 1847 LLC at any point of the investment timeline. The unique structure permits flow tax treatment of shareholders. As a result, 1847 will seek to generate revenues to shareholders through constant annual distributions, subject to income, capital, and appreciation. Revenue in 2021, 25.4 mil. 9 years of experience, 5 companies. Why 1847? Because their brand has historical reference in the Liberian Republic declared itself independent in July 26, 1847. We're not going to go through the whole story here, but let's see here. Eleanor is now natural. Okay. More than investments. Why people think leading the world is all the same in big multinational business companies it come from, but the small businesses are the backbone of the American economy. That's why they purchased the wholly owned subsidiary Kyle's Custom Wood Shop in Idaho. They are partnered with a local Boys and Girls Club in America chapter. The children served of the organization are not just the future leaders, but they're also future consumers. So they're investing in the children of the future. That's pretty good there. Their structure is leveraging expansive network to deal with the flow of contracts, niche private companies area overlooked by investment banks, larger private equity funds positioned for scales or manage a portfolio, repeated past successes, generate significant value for shareholders. As you can see, the model there, it actually looks pretty good. Not saying I'm carrying the pom-poms for the company, but they're companies. They have, let's see, Izian's Appliance, High Mountain Door and Trim, Innovative Cabinets Design, and KAL's Custom Doors. And as far as the, what they're doing as far as in this picture right here, the companies look pretty good at what they do as far as, but that's just a model of it. You have all the other stuff here. Website for a $2 stock could look better, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But what do we care about that? Let's go to see what the real traders are saying. I'm just saying for $2 and change, the website's kind of suspect. It could just do a facelift. That's just my opinion from an IT perspective. But what do I know? StockTwits, because that's where the real traders are at. You have 645 on this board, so it is not a very popular board. You can see the ads are out on the board though. We got bike pumps. We got Christmas presents. Everybody's getting all excited. They got the shit under the tree. Things are going. Power Howard says they don't need shareholder money. They have a post here that he posted that says, cash flow positive, lower middle market business. By leveraging appropriate levels of debt, they've demonstrated the ability to acquire these businesses at attractable multiples and the minimal dilution of shareholders. But what they haven't said is that with the zombie economy coming and things like that, they didn't put that in their acquisitions there. So we'll have to see how that plays out. This board's a little titty-tatty. The reversal is easy to get excited about, expecting solid day tomorrow. Watching his stocks for continuation, Trent has made the post. Chipman 13 says, just got home playing hockey, beautiful clothes. Wow, holding looks good, want more. See all beautiful Bulls tomorrow. I would say it's one of the more safer plays, but like I said, with some of the businesses they own, you have to be aware of the zombie economy. Because if you guys aren't aware, the shit is about to hit the fan if you haven't got the memo. Some of you haven't, because I've seen some of your posts on the board that think everything is great. Like I said, you have no idea what hell they have ready for you. And we're talking about economic hell. So we'll just go through this. Bullshit, not bullshit. Maybe later. It's a sell. Are you using China dumps, solid runner? Should be have a nice day tomorrow. That's Power Howard. Power Howard, not a bad take at all. I think that's one of the more reality takes there. Forza Napoli Trade says, when I see earnings like this, the stock price doesn't move. I back up a truck and load. Just a matter of time before I found it. Third quarter 2022 highlights. And you could see that. He does bring his receipts, which is strong. That's something to consider if you're looking at this. This is why we go to these things, guys, because you get the takes of the real traders. They actually do these traders, although some of them I might not agree with sometimes, they bring better receipts than your regular news, which tells you, oh, yeah, buy, or this is a sell, because they try to hook up their buddies. They have no interest in helping you. Some of the twits are like that as well, but they bring better receipts than the news and do a lot better job. So that's why we cover them, because you're getting real takes of people that are in the trenches every day. Peace Bull says, solid close, wait for pre-market. Ain't that the truth there? Just hit the watcher boards. This is a millionaire maker. Had spike on crypto sentiment, overall bullish. Be really careful. That's all I'm saying. Legendary moves. What else you got here? I like that Forza Napoli trades and Howard, they're bringing the receipts, which is actually really good. It gives you something more to check out there. Promentum Trader says, look at this action to look at closed tomorrow. Let's get it. He's bringing his receipts also. Let's see what else we have. Forza Napoli Trade says newcomers here, November 14th quarterly earnings. So there you have that. What else do we got here? High highs. I'm out of breath. 272 close. Better than it's better than a sub. I'll tell you that. It's better to be here. Intelligun Investing says, shout out to all the earlies, but we'll see how early. If you're new, I try to tell people, think before you accuse of being a pumper. Is true. You need to think before doing that. You got Vader there. What else do we got? Looking juicy. This board is actually one of the better boards tonight. It's bringing lots of good DD for everybody. I would suggest, if you're looking at this stock, to go through and look at some of the receipts that some of these guys on the boards have brought. Other than that, let's see what the newest post is before we jam out of here. Oh, Power Howard coming in hot before we close out the show here. Oh, he just puts the same thing. They don't need shareholder money. It's true. When you're looking at this, you don't need somebody to take a bunch of money and run. So that's the thing, is that they don't need that, because they got a lot of money back in right there. So that's something to consider. We're going to keep off of the dementia patient in the outhouse. We don't need to see his face, or the puppeteer, whatever you want to, the puppeteers behind him. But yeah, don't make it a dog show. We'll see you tomorrow, and good night.